This is lecture 44 according to your lesson plan, and today we are going to discuss about the Wi-Fi standards. Okay, so if I talk about this Wi-Fi standards, the main protocol is important protocol is 802.11. Okay, that is IEEE. Okay, so this IEEE stand for Institute of Electrical and Electronics Engineering. Okay, that is stand for IEEE. So this IEEE, uh, this Institute of Electrical and Electronics Engineering, this designed this IEEE 80.11 protocols. Okay, and these are handled by the your Wi-Fi forum. Okay, so this comes into the category of your Wi-Fi forum. Now, if I talk about this 802.11, okay, it is treated as wireless LAN. Okay, so mean this is compatible with this wireless LAN. Now, mainly if I talk about this IEEE 802.11, two layers, mainly two layers are standardized and they are physical link and second one is the your data link. Okay, now this further data link is divided into two sub layers. Okay, and the first one is the logical link control, logical link control, also known as the your LLC, and next one is the MAC layer. Now, if I talk about these protocols, that is the 802.11, these protocol use the same. This is 802.2 LLC. So may I used 802.2 logical link control, that is LLC, and 48-bit addressing as other 802 local area network. Local area network. Okay, that is your LANs. Now, there are some standard further categorized in this 802.11. Okay, so these are important standards, like starting with the this 802.11a. Okay, 802.11a, that is for wireless network barrier network bearer operating at operating in the 5 gigahertz ISM band with the data rate up to 54 Mbps. So, so there are some different standards I'm going to tell you, but at the important point, at the point of your multiple choice question, you have to remember that the operating this band is 5 gigahertz and the rate is 54 Mbps. Now, the second one is the 802.11b. 802.11b. So this is wireless network bearer operating in the 2.4 gigahertz ISM band with data rate up to 11 Mbps. Okay, so this is the 802.11b. Next one, 802.11e. That is your QoS, क्वालिटी ऑफ सर्विस के लिए यूज होता है, एंड prioritization. Okay, QoS extension. So that is used for 802.11e. Next one is 802.11f, and this is basically used for the handover. So these are the different standards, and you have to remember all these standards. 802.11g. Now this is your wireless network bearer operating in the 2.4 gigahertz ISM band with a data rate (54 Mbps). Okay, so if you see 802.11, that is the operating frequency is 5 gigahertz and the data rate is 54 Mbps. Same here, but the operating frequency is your 2 gigahertz band. Now the next one, 802.11h, that is used for power control. Next one is the 802.11i, that is used for authentication and encryption. So basically This 802.11i enhance the security. Enhance the security. Now further, that is your 802.11j, and dedicatedly for interworking. 802.11k, that is your measurement reporting. Next one is the 802.11n, that is your wireless network. Bearer operating in the 2.4 gigahertz and 5 gigahertz ISM bands with data rate up to 600 Mbps. And the last one is your 802.11 ash. So that is your mesh networking. Okay, so these are the your wireless Wi-Fi standard are available, and these protocols designed by this IEEE. Okay, so you have to remember all these standards, because if your question paper based on the multiple choice question, so it will help you, or maybe there are uh, high probability to come the your question based on these protocols standards. Now if I talk about this Wi-Fi architecture, okay, so that is your Wi-Fi so this Wi-Fi architecture contains mainly generalized three things. Okay, so first one is your access points. Okay, called the your APS. Okay, so this access point is wireless transfer receiver. Okay, or you can say base stations, means they are transmitting and also receiving. Okay, and it can collect one or many wireless device simultaneously to the internet, so you can connect with the uh, or in other words you can say this is working as a master. Access point is working a master, and this can be connected with the your other devices simultaneously. If three more sub devices are available, so this access point directly connect with these all the three devices. Second one is your Wi-Fi card. Okay, so these cards, okay, can be your internal card or external card. Okay, आप अगर डिवाइस में इनबिल्ट भी कर सकते हो या बाहर से आप उसमें इंसर्ट कर सकते हो. Okay, like if I talk about this PCM ICA card for your laptop and PCI card for your desktop computers. Okay, the third one is your safeguard. So the safeguards basically includes your firewalls or antivirus software application that are used to protect your network. Okay, from someone if you someone wants to hack your system. So the safeguard basically used for that purpose. Okay, and if I talk about this, the different type of these safeguards. So basic for the safeguard, the basic topologies are your Wi-Fi, this AP based peer-to-peer and P2MP bridge. So these are the some topologies for this safeguard. So these are the three things are main important part of your Wi-Fi architecture.